Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, more videos on the way on period. This video's co-worker Unalived, her best friend. Let's watch the video.
I know y'all miss my story times because I miss y'all. Duh. I've been sitting on this story for a while now because I had to get permission from my coworker to tell this story because it's sad as fuck. So boom, it was a girl and a boy best friend, and this is coming from the girl's perspective. And they was best friends since they was in the 6th grade. They stayed best friends, and this lasted all the way up until they was in the 12th grade. And this is when they realized that they had feelings for each other. Let me correct myself. It was their freshman year in college. That's when they realized that they had feelings for each other. And then boom, she said that shit felt like a dream. Like they was moving really fast, but it felt like a fucking fairy tale. They was going on trips. They met each other families. They already kind of knew each other families, but as far as like meeting them in relationship terms and shit like that, went on hella dates. They spent a lot of time together. Like the shit felt, they was in the honeymoon stage. Midst of them moving fast or whatever, she slowly started to notice that he got more and more possessive, and that he slowly started to show a lot of insecurity. He was always questioning her. He barely wanted her to hang out with her friends. He was checking her phone a lot, like shit like that. Got to a point to where she was like, do I really want this? Do I not want this? Is we moving too fast? She wanted to have a conversation with him and tell him, like, you making me uncomfortable, etc., etc. So they had that conversation. She said that it went well, or she felt like he understood, but clearly he didn't. So then boom, she said like a month and some change had went by, and she noticed he was still exhibiting this exact same behaviors. The checking the phones, always questioning her, etc., etc. Like he just didn't trust her. So then she got to a point to where she said that she felt like she was losing herself. She wasn't doing all the shit that she usually did. She felt like she was cornered, blocked in. So she broke up with him. And that's where everything went fucking downhill. Said that it started off real slow. Like he was always blowing her phone up. Then it moved to him popping up to her job. Then it moved to him harassing her friends, etc., etc. Like he just wouldn't leave this bitch alone. He always emphasized the depth of love that he had for her, considering they was best friends since they was 12 years old. Now they experiencing a whole new level of love. So he felt like his love grew even more, because by this point they've been in this shit for about 8-9 years. And boom, it really started getting crazy, because this nigga, she ended up going on dates with people. This is probably like 2 months after she broke up with him. She start going on dates with other people. This nigga will find out where she at and pop up to the motherfucking dates. He didn't give me too many details about the shit that would happen when he would pop up to the dates, but she did say like security always had to be involved, shit like that. He had a key to her apartment. I forgot to say this. He had a key to her apartment, but she took it back when they broke up. They was broken up for like 3 months at this point. I can't remember the exact time frame, but I just know it was like 3 or more months. So she lives by herself. She was sleeping in her room. She get up because she hear a loud noise or some shit like that. Like she hear a window, like some type of noise. I don't know what the fuck she was saying, but she said she heard something. So she got up. She live alone, so she know, she gonna carry that pole. You know she ain't playing. She ain't lagging. He creep down the hallway with her stick or whatever. All she sees is like a big black glob or something. Like that's a person right there. She couldn't exactly see who it was because the lights wasn't all the way on. Upped it, boom. She didn't know who the fuck it was, and she was telling me the reason why she instantly was like that. First of all, I live alone, so who the fuck is this in my house? Second of all, she was saying that she lived in like a ghetto ass neighborhood, or she did at the time. So it was a lot of break-ins at that time. She wasn't playing on motherfucking games. So then boom, she walked up to the man and she seen that was her best friend, her ex-boyfriend. I feel so bad for that motherfucking lady. She started crying and she was telling me the story, and I damn near started crying with her, and we just hugging each other, and she crying, and we hugging, and she crying, because I can't imagine the level of pain that she feels knowing that she lost her best friend and her boyfriend. I feel so bad for that lady. I also say this: when a nigga is exhibiting signs of insecurity and possessiveness, obsessiveness, leave as soon as you can. Don't let that nigga continue to grow and foster feelings for you. Leave, because you don't know how that shit is gonna end. Forgot to mention that she ended up getting a restraining order on him after he started popping up to her dates. So that was more reason why she didn't know that was her best friend in her house.
That was crazy. Can you imagine you living alone and you end up taking your pow out and having to like, make sure that that's not the person that has been stalking your every move, and come to find it was your best friend that you took out, and you just have to live with that for the rest of your life, and the family has to look at you like, dang, like you did that to my family member. Like, really? It's crazy. Red flags. You always gotta look for the red flags when you're dating, because you just never know how it can trickle and bother other people how it can hurt other people that you are, and not dealing with, but like friends with, family members that have to deal with the situation at the time. But what do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Shauna Renee, and I'm out. Bye.